Good morning from the PCT. Do you like my shoulder? It's getting bigger. Pickles actually sewed it for me right after it first happened. It lasted for about half a day and then it's just continuing to expand. I ordered a new one, but I couldn't get it. Like I had to send it to my parents' house. So then they're sending it to me in a box with some other stuff, but not until Stahican. So dealing with the shoulder until Stahican. So this shoulder is going to be tanner than this shoulder. So today we are heading into the town of Trout Lake. Apparently it's a very, very small town, but they have a grocery store that accepts resupply packages. So I had one sent there. So going to pick up my resupply for the next stretch and buy some other stuff at the grocery store, I'm sure. And I heard a rumor there's showers there. We'll see if that's true. If so, definitely going to get a shower. But I think that we're going to hero in and out. There is a campground you can stay at. So if we don't finish our chores in time, we can always stay at that campground in town. But personally, if I'm in a camp, I'd rather be back on the trail. Pickles agrees. She probably is catching an earlier shuttle than I am. There's 4 shuttles per day. The first one is at 8:30. The second one's at 11:30. So I was going to try to make it farther up last night, but it's starting to get so dark so early, especially like in the forest. So I was like, if I continue, I'm going to be hiking in the dark, which I don't mind hiking in the dark, but I really hate having to find a campsite in the dark, especially like if you get there and there's people camped there, then what do you do? So anyway, she probably got up really early to catch that 8:30 shuttle, but I wasn't doing that. So I'm going to catch the 11:30. So it's actually been a pretty chill morning because I only have 5.1 miles to get to where the shuttle picks up. So it's almost 8 o'clock. I figured, well, I'm not in a rush. I only have 5 miles and I have a long time to get there. So why don't I make a coffee and relax? So I did. It was great. So anyway, yeah, gonna go in, hero in and out of Trout Lake, probably do a few miles when we get back on the trail. I imagine we'll probably take the 5 o'clock shuttle back, so we'll probably be back on trail around 5:30. So won't do too much, won't have time with the darkness coming in, but we'll at least do a couple of miles anyway. And definitely hoping to get some lunch in town. That'll be nice. And yeah, we'll see what Trout Lake has to offer. All right. Starting off with a 3-mile climb that looks kind of brutal, so I guess we better get going. Okay, I gotta say, the far out comments were kind of dramatic regarding that climb. I thought it was pretty chill. There was about half a mile that was pretty steep. People were like, this climb is reminiscent of the Sierra. I don't agree. But if you told me for that half mile that I was on the AT in, say, Georgia or the Smokies, I'd probably believe you. But really, it was just like a half mile. Not a big deal. Look at this lovely meadow. I was going to try to make it here last night, but I didn't think I could get here before dark. Tons of strawberry plants. I never did see any wild strawberries. I think I missed the season in all states. Too early or too late. Oh, that's nice. Very organized of them. You have phone service here. Schedule your ride. I do not have cell phone service here. That is a lie. But hopefully I can get this next shuttle at 11:30. And welcome to Trout Lake. This is the great hiker area that the Trout Lake Grocery provides. And hey, charging stations. And we're back on the trail. Successfully heroed in and out. We are now in the Mount Adams wilderness.